Hi, my name is Alyssa Blankenship. I'm an online reporter for the Puyallup Post student newspaper at Pierce College, and we are here today in the Home Depot, Black Angus area of the Puyallup parking lot by the mall, and we just went through a protest today. It is a peaceful protest. We saw a lot of support today with individuals who decided to honk their horns and try to make a difference in the world. So today I'll be talking to Buddy Milena, who is our student body president. So we just went through a protest today. What does this protest mean to you?
What we were calling it was a peaceful gathering, but what it means to me is that a like-minded group of individuals are willing to come out into the public and show our solidarity together against racism and police brutality.
Okay. What about the Black Lives Matter movement has been so significant for you?
I'm not connected per se to the Black Lives Matter movement. I am not a representative of them, but I thought we could come out and support that cause. Being a person of color myself, of course, I have my own anguish and strifes that I go through as a person of color. But for us to come together in the Puyallup community that has very little African Americans and people of color, I thought it was important for us to show out and to come and make our point heard that we will not stand for racism, police brutality, or injustice.
Right. Okay. So what do you think about what happened today during the protest?
I think the biggest thing we took away from today is the positivity. All of us coming together, being positive. There was a ton of smiles that we could see. Obviously, we're all wearing our medical mask because we're taking COVID-19 very seriously as well. But I know there's smiles under those masks. I know there's a lot of smiles and thumbs up from passerbys and the people in this community. And I think as a whole, the Puyallup community embraces things like this. And once again, it's our First Amendment right as U.S. citizens to come and congregate and make our voices heard.
I see. So what do you think the group in general felt today?
Once again, I think positivity hits the nail on the head, but love and compassion and working together to organize things like this is not easy. So teamwork is a huge thing. No one person can put this together. It has to be a team. It has to be a community. It has to be a group of people that understand each other and understand the weight of it and why we're out here in the first place.
How did you exactly put this together?
It was definitely on the ground grassroots scenario for us. We knew we did not want to disclose the location of this online, and we requested that everyone share the location of our meetup privately because we heard that there might be some counter protests or people that would want to engage us in a negative way, and we didn't want that. So we kept it pretty low key. We designed a graphic that we just put on our social media. Social media was the main platform of that. But also I was supported extremely by the institution, Pierce College, and its staff. There was a lot of staff members that were willing to help on their own, not through the school, but on their own to help push the message. I had professors myself, because I am a full-time student, that were willing to send our message to each and every one of their classes online. And so we had a turnout from students from Fort Steilacoom and the Puyallup campus and UW-T and TCC and all the community colleges around this community. And it turned out great and positive.
Thank you so much for sharing. Hi, what is your name?
My name's Peyton Tarver, former Pierce College student.
All right, cool. Thank you. What do you think was one of the biggest things that the group in general, or you personally, took out of this whole protest?
That there are more allies out there than you might think. Just because someone doesn't have a sticker on their car or doesn't look the way you think a leftist or even a center to leftist might look, it doesn't mean they aren't out there. I saw a lot of people who, at a glance, I would assume to be conservatives in support of this, and that was really cool.
Okay. Is there anything that you would say was extremely important to the group in general?
The initial laying down of the ground rules to ensure that this did not get violent and that we were putting our money where our mouth was, and that we were living up to our own ideal, not being hypocrites type thing. That if we want less violence, it's on us to also not be violent.
Okay. Thank you so much. What is your name?
My name's Rosalee Masterjohn.
All right. What is your title?
I'm the Vice President of Clubs and Organizations at Pierce College, Office of Student Life.
All right. Thank you. So what does this protest mean to you personally?
Personally, to me it's about standing up for what's right, what's morally right, but politically I recognize that we live in a system that is oppressive, and so as much as it can be scary, it's time to fix something. And I also feel really deeply about where I'm going in life as far as fighting for things like this. And so my hope is for when I graduate college that I'll be able to work in a sector where this is what I do, where I identify oppressive systems and I can work to dismantle them, and especially recognizing gentrification in cities. That's really important to me. I'm getting my engineering degree, and so I want to be able to use my knowledge of engineering and city planning to change how Black people live and how people of color have access to safe schools and safe living places.
Awesome. Okay, so what do you think this meant to the group as a whole?
I think for a lot of us, it was just about coming together in support, but it was also about supporting each other. This is a really scary time, and especially for people of color, it's scary. Even me just standing out here, I felt extremely vulnerable, and I have the privilege of white skin, and I have the privilege to go where I want and do what I want and say what I want for the most part without having to be afraid for the consequences. And so for all of us to come together, it was about support so that we feel that we're able to stand up, and standing up together, we're always stronger.
Awesome. Okay. What all did the protest accomplish today?
I think for a lot of people of color living in the area, it definitely showed them that, hey, we're here, we're standing up for you, we're supporting you. And then for, white people, that they realize that this isn't just a one-day thing. This isn't, oh, we're one and done. We're going to keep doing this. We're going to keep coming out, and we're going to stand for what's right until what's right is the norm. And so that's what I hope. I hope that the public saw that. I hope that they saw our numbers and saw that we came in all colors and all forms, and that we're here to spread the message to everyone.
All right. Thank you for talking. Thank you for sharing with us. And I really appreciate all of these people coming out here. This has been amazing to see.